To another SVGMR video. Today we have another battle for you and with an army that you haven't seen before on the channel. So without further ado, we'll show you the army.
So this is my High Elf army. Today it is led by Glorfindel, Lord of the West, and he's armed with the arm of Goblin, and he leads 8 Elven archers with an Elven blade and bow and 4 Elven spearmen with a shield and spear. I'll point out now that using the new army bonus rules when the army's uniform, it means that a Elven bowman can reroll any failed to hit rolls if they have not moved in that turn and are within 6 inches of the army leader, which in this case is Glorfindel. So all my archers are in his warband for that reason. And my second warband is an Elven captain who carries a shield with his Elven blade, and he leads 12 High Elves with spear and shield. 8 of them are armed with an Elven blade as well. And that's my army for today.
Okay, and this is the opposing army today. Apologies for this because some of this army is unpainted. So here we have a Moria Goblin captain, and he is leading 4 gobbos with the sword and shield, 4 with a spear and 4 with a bow, and that is pretty much the same makeup for all of the warbands. So the second warband, again, is a Moria Goblin captain, and he is leading the same goblins. Over here, we have a Moria Goblin shaman, and he is leading a slightly smaller warband of 4 gobbos with sword and shield, 4 with spear, and 3 with bow. But we have a proxy for a cave troll there today. And the final warband is Durbird, king of the gobbos, and he is leading 4 with sword and shield, 4 with spear, and 4 with bow. And they are the armies for today.
This is the state of the board just after setting up. I won the roll-off for deploying first, so I had to deploy first with my 2 warbands. I've set them up as thus. Glorfindel is band of archers back here because I managed to roll a 5 or something on the to deploy list, and to enable them to have a good line of 5 either side of the rock. And then Ross started to deploy his men on this hand side, so I then rolled a 1 or something, so I had to deploy them within the first half of my deployment area. So as far back as I could get my all spear warband to sit there in the gap. And then Ross, your thoughts?
Yeah, I just set up, I put everybody in a gaggle, because the way I'm going to win this is by attacking on force and trying to surround Matt at every possible opportunity. So instead of splitting my force up, as there was a temptation, I'm going to go for a head-on assault.
Lovely.
So should we go into turn 1 for priority?
Yes.
A 4?
3.
So, priority begins with the gobbos. Okay, welcome back. This is how the board looks after the first round of movement and shooting. I meet 1 priority, so just moved up into the grid of the elves that were in this gap here. Matthew, what did you do?
I retreated that group to form 1 unit. And I moved some guys around the side here. You cast Fury as well.
I did, yes. My Goblin Shaman cast Fury.
And I fired all my elves into the front line. I managed to kill 1 goblin who was out of Fury range.
Yeah.
And even with the rerolls with the leader in front and all that, I still only managed 5 out of 8 hits, which was disappointing.
It was.
So yeah, we'll just move on from here and roll for priority again.
Yeah. A 2.
6.
Priority goes to the Elven horde.
Welcome back to the end of that movement and shooting phase. I dropped the line slightly. I was trying to form up a flank of some form here, like maybe a curve. I don't really know yet. So many of them, and the troll is fast approaching from that side. So yeah, I tried to keep my men together and have another round of shooting. Again, only 1 goblin was killed. I was hoping for a much higher casualty rate than this. And Ross?
Indeed, I just continued to press forward. In hindsight, I'm already regretting bringing the amount of archers that I did because I've not used them yet. I just need to close the gap as quick as possible because I'm well aware that Matthew's shooting prowess could do me some significant harm. But as Matt said, how the troll is approaching from this flank, which gives him something else to think about. So should we go into the next turn for priority? A 2.
2.
So the good had it last time, so the priority will swing back to the Gobbos. Hello and welcome back after that round of movement and shooting. As you saw, I won priority and I just continue to move my guys around. The troll has come around this way now. And I managed to make contact with most of the Elven line there in the centre. And I just moved the rest of the guys up. So my heroes, Durba as a captain and the shaman are in the centre there. Matt, what did you get up to?
I toyed with the idea of retreating
yes.
most of my force, but I decided I don't want to abandon half of my army, so especially with the troll encroaching. So we supported, and then Glorfindel led a charge into the side here, and I managed to kill a single goblin that was unattached with my bows. And Fury saved one life.
We'll do the combats, and we will show you the captain fights.
Excellent.
Okay, Matthew has an announcement to make.
I've called her at combat with Glorfindel.
Indeed he has. He's fighting a single gobbo over here.
Yes.
So, let's just roll.
I'm fainting with Glorfindel.
I got a 4.
5.
Okay. So you
Three.
win.
So Glorfindel only needs 4 pluses with his red dice to kill here.
He
And
does.
rerolls 1s, and the black one's a 5 plus. You have 6 and a 4.
So that is 2 wounds. So that's 2 rolls of the Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of which work. So the Goblin dies.
My heart
And
is always in my throat.
Glorfindel is able to move on.
And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to engage these 2 supporting spears here. Cause them to turn and face Glorfindel.
Okay. I think Glorfindel needs to hope that he gets priority next turn, or he could find himself trapped between the lines.
Yes.
So we will continue to do the fights, and we'll come back to you for the remaining captains. Okay, welcome back. Now we're going to go into the Elven captain fight down here.
I'm fainting with red.
I'm fainting with black.
6.
A 2. Oh, I've not rolled well.
Needing 5 pluses from all.
Nothing achieved.
So he survives.
Okay, so we'll carry on doing the fights and sum up for you at the end of the combat. Okay, so now we're going to go back into the Glorfindel fight there. We moved on to the 2 spearmen.
I'll be fainting.
A 6.
5.
Now, does Matthew wish to use a point of might to win the combat? Because what will I need to wound you?
You would need a 6 to wound me.
Okay.
I've decided not to use might.
Okay. So I will now roll to a wound. 6 is required. 2 and a 1. Good decision.
Thank you.
Good decision.
First phase.
Yes, please. Okay. A 2 was achieved.
5.
A 5. So we'll come back to you once everyone has moved and shot. Okay, so welcome back. This is what it now looks like after the fight phase. What went down, Matthew?
Well, at first, Ross, I thought things were going very splendidly. I won
Yeah,
one
it started very well, didn't it?
Up to the captain, Fury save. I think two Fury
2
saves
Fury
in this
saves,
round,
yeah.
which was him and him.
Yep.
And then I lost
It went
4 in a
badly,
row,
didn't it? Yeah.
and I lost 3 Elven bowmen.
Yes.
That's 36 points worth of elf.
The interesting one, the 2 at the end weren't even being supported, were they? They did it by themselves.
They did, yeah.
So,
it's 2 elves.
yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Alas. Yeah,
There we
it was a turn of 2 halves.
Yeah, it was. And we're going to move on to a new turn. So we'll see what weighs the fickle dice. Okay, welcome back. As you may recall, Matthew won priority. He was about to move his men, and I said, wait! I am going to call a heroic move with Durbers. And that is exactly what we did. So, all the guys that are now in shot were able to move as part of the heroic move. Managed to re-engage the line. Durbers suicidally charged into Glorfindel, which could be a terrible move, but hopefully will be surrounded in there. Over this side, I chose to call it because where I won the combats here, I want to try and get through and cut the elves in half here and get them to choose on which they wish to do. So we're now going to go back into the rest of the movement phase and we'll sum up for you after the shooting phase. We're going.
Okay, so we've all moved, we've shot, and this is the way the board looks right now. The trolls is engaged, the tails not looking forward to. And I attempted to kill this spearman with these 2 bows, but they failed, even with their rerolls, to kill him. So we shall see how the elves fare against this green tide.
Okay, yeah, so we'll come back to you for the captain fights. Okay, welcome back. We've done the fight phase. Now we're going to go into the captains.
This one
We're going to do the Garudul fight.
I'll be thinking.
He'll be fainted with the black. Oh, double
5.
Not good. So we'll back away.
Needing 5 pluses here.
Yeah.
No, 4 pluses actually.
4 pluses, yeah.
Rerolling ones. Double.
Double.
2 furies.
Nope. He dies. Okay.
Now we've both called heroic strikes here with Elves and Glorfindel, haven't we?
We have indeed. So I will 3.
5.
So you take it.
I would have been tied had I not even used the might.
That's very true. Okay, so Durbaz is black, and the 2 other guys with him will be blue. So I got 6 with the non.
I've got a 5.
Okay.
So in this situation, I'm going to have to expend his final point of might because he'll be trapped in there if I do not win this combat.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've done that. I'm mightless now with Glorfindel. And I will direct.
Allocate your strikes.
I will direct the 2 reds against these. Actually, no, the black can be against him. So he's a 4+, and then the red can be against the other guy, and the white can be against Durbaz.
Okay.
So 5's on the red and the white, 4's on the black. Okay, so the 2 goblins are wounded, but can Fury save them?
Let's have a look.
Do you want to do black for the?
So black will be the guy with the sword.
Okay.
No, neither. Good mightage point used there.
Thank you very much.
But he is now out.
He is indeed.
So should we move on to priority for the next turn? A 3.
5.
So priority goes to the elves.
So this is the end of the movement and shooting phase. There was no shooting. Ross called a heroic move with his captain, who is painted all black over here, and he's moved his line forward. The troll is re-engaged with the Defiant Shieldsman. He managed to actually shield off the troll last turn. Yeah, there's just a snaking battle line here. So really we'll just see which side can triumph more. There's more weight of elf on this side, more weight of goblin on that side. So
We shall see.
we shall indeed.
Let's go to combat, and we will show you the captain fights.
So we're going to do the Glorfindel fight, taking on the Goblin Spearman and Goblin Bowman.
Yep.
I'll be fainting with Glorfindel.
Bowman will be black, and he will be fainting. A 4 was achieved.
5.
A 5 with Glorfindel.
So Glorfindel needs 4s across the boards. Rerolling 1s. I guess one of
He
them.
gets 1. And which one would you look? You didn't allocate,
I
so
didn't, so I guess you can decide.
I'd decide on the Bowman.
Okay.
He was within 6 inches, so he is not furious.
Excellent. For me,
Glorfindel claims another.
victor.
Okay, so let's do
Swiftly on to Durbaz.
Durbs. Oh no, got 2 and a
4.
1. So
Victory.
Durbaz
He
loses
needs a
and is
defense
back.
6, isn't he?
He is.
So he needs 6s here. We get 1 6.
1 6. So I'll take a fury roll first. Which he doesn't.
He's
So
2 fate.
does first one, doesn't pass. But he does pass his second.
So he's still max wounds.
Excellent.
Well done.
Okay, so we'll continue on down the line, and we'll come back to you when it's Gary's turn. Okay, welcome back. We're going to do the captain fight. Matt got carried away, and he's already rolled a 5 and a 1. So I've got 2 goblins there. So I'm just going to roll to see what I achieve. A 4 and a 3.
Okay, so you need 4s to wound, rerolling 1s. Okay, 5 and a 4, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 2 furies. 1 is saved, however, 1 dies. Okay, so we'll sum this up for you when we've completed the combats. And welcome back. This is how the board now looks after the combat phase. Matthew, what happened?
It was really good for me. I won every single combat bar one.
Yes.
And that one was quite catastrophic.
It was, in case you couldn't tell, it was the troll. He managed to beat the elf and hurl him a full 9 inches across the battlefield.
He did. He knocked over 4 guys and killed 1 on impact and died himself.
Yes. So the troll did well. However, the rest of the gobbos did not. I lost every single combat I possibly could.
So I lost 2 men and you lost...
Loads on
significantly
Nim
more.
copy, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we go into the next turn for priority?
Yes.
A 4.
4.
So the priority now swings to the favour of the gobbos. Okay, welcome back. The gobbos won priority. So I hastily charged in there with my troll in order to try and get another hurl. And then basically just tried to get everybody in combat. I've managed to trap Glorfindel here, but I will need to win the fight, which is probably not going to happen. But alas, I managed to charge 2 guys that were still knocked on the floor. Everybody else managed to stand back up. Matt, what did you get up to?
I moved my extras around here just to push forward. I tried to get to Glorfindel's aid, but there was not enough space for my men to get through. So we surrounded those that we could, and hopefully we'll win the victory over the side quick enough to
Swing round.
yes.
Okay, so we're going to go into combats. we'll show you the captain fights. Okay, welcome back. So we're now going to do the Gary fight here.
I'll be fainting.
I got a 4.
5.
Of course you did.
Needing 4 pluses. I've got 2.
2 4 pluses. So let's take 2 fury tests. No. So he dies. Okay, so we're going to carry on down the line and we'll come back to you with the Glorfindel fight. Okay, welcome back. We're now going to go into the Glorfindel fight. I heroic struck with my silver captain and I got up to equal to Glorfindel. So we're now going to go in here. So I've got 2 4 5 6 2 4 5 6. So we're all the same fight in here.
You get 5.
Although, so that's... Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Right, so you win and push me back.
Get it.
Such a joke. Right, where are you? Look at that. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Okay, I'm going to target Durbers with the red and the Bowman with the black.
Okay.
Needing 5s from all dice. Actually, black needs a 4. Okay, all of wounded.
Brilliant.
So Fury is hugely important here.
Yeah, because Durbers will die. So I'll do 2 for Durbers first.
Okay. Passes 1.
Passes 1.
So he's down to 1
Down
wound.
to 1 wound. And then for the Bowman,
So
doesn't. Okay, so he dies. Okay. So that is the end of the combats as well, isn't it?
Absolute chaos on the board,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So you'd like to sum up, Matthew?
Trolls been hurling elves everywhere. You get knocking down and whatnot. Half the fights are from laying down, scurrying around in the mud. But I lost a fair few there. You lost a few as well. So probably, I mean, I've lost almost a third of my force now.
Yeah.
And you've lost probably about the same, really. Without doing a numbers check, perhaps.
Yeah. So should we go into do the priority roll and then we'll check some numbers? A 6.
6.
So it goes to the elves.
Welcome back. We've moved and we've shot, but there was no shooting. This is what the board looks like from here. Significant points to note is I pulled the men back from this line to try and just stop the troll from having his wicked way and working in a smaller area. There's a Glorfindel versus Durbers fight to look forward to.
Yep.
But anything you'd like to point out here, Ross?
No, nothing apart from the troll is now fighting 2. But apart from that, I've got a few men down here, but I couldn't really get them through, which is quite frustrating. But alas, so we'll do the fight phase and we'll show you the captain fight. Okay, welcome back. We're going to go and do the Captain Black versus the one guy.
I'm shooting 6.
6. I got a 6 with my non-captain. Not that it makes a difference. So frustrating. Do you want to do any other captain fights whilst we're here?
While we're here, yeah. Let's do Gary.
Let's do Gary. Okay.
He'll be fainting. 4s.
We've got a 5.
Oh, I'll use a point of might, Gary.
Okay.
And the black dice needs 4s for the spear, the red dice needs 5s for the shield.
Neither.
We fainted. 5 for the shield.
5 for the shield.
And Fury.
Fury.
No.
Nothing. So he is dead.
Okay.
Any more captain fights?
Yeah, I mean, let's do Durbers.
Durbers, who did heroic strike.
Goes up to 7, it's tied.
Tied. It's not good
Do the
enough. So I
Elven
only have
blade.
2 attacks though.
Yep.
I've got a 6.
Oh, I've got triple 3.
Triple 3. So
wins.
Durbers wins. So what's Durbers' strength?
Strength 4.
Strength 4.
So he does need a 6 still.
Nothing. He doesn't have any might either. Do Captain Silver over here.
Against his 2 dudes.
Okay.
That could be fainting.
I've got a 6.
5. So the victory is yours.
Okay.
Potentially trapped in there, are they?
I think he is, yeah. I think he's trapped.
Yeah, it would be.
Okay. There he is.
Dead. Dead as a dodo.
Awesome. Okay, so we're now going to continue to do the rest of the fights, and then we'll come back to you and sum up once we've done that.
Welcome back to the end of that fight phase. The troll killed both his opponents, which is all that's left to do. It's been a bit of a mix one. I think you lost 4 goblins.
Yeah, so I'm now only got 4 more left until I am broken.
I think I lost 5 hours.
Yeah, you lost quite a few in that one.
5.
You lost a few one-on-ones.
I did, and Glorfindel could not kill his opponent, which is frustrating. But it's in the balance now. The trolls around the rear.
Yeah.
Priority will be crucial.
It will. So should we go and do that? 3.
3.
So priority goes to the goblins.
It does.
So we'll come back to you once everybody's moved. Okay, and welcome back. This is how the board looks after the moving and shooting. As you saw, the gobbos won the priority. However, Matthew decided to call a heroic move.
I did.
Talk us through it, Matthew.
Well, it was Garaduel's last point of might. And I just thought the way the board was balanced, I counted the breaking points. I had 1 off breaking.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better to kind of form a line that I'm in control of where Ross is attacking rather than having my forces utterly surrounded, which is obviously the goblin's strength.
Yeah, I thought it was a good decision.
So we tactically withdrew, as the police would say.
Okay, so we're going to go into the combats. There's no might left on the board, is there? That's it, we're all out?
Yep.
So we'll come to you for the captain fights. Okay, welcome back. We're now going to go into the captain fights. Let's start over here with Glorfindel.
Painting.
I've got a 4.
What's 6?
Of course he did.
4 pluses here.
Yeah.
Rerolling ones. Gets 3.
Gets 3. So I'm going to take 3 Furies. That's what I'm going to do. Save 2. Oh, that would have been good. So now I am 3 off breaking. That one there. Who else we got? Garudual.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do Garudual.
Okay. He'll be fainting.
I'll be fainting with the blue.
3, not good.
5 and 6.
0, dear.
So he moves back.
Even 6 here.
Nothing.
And the end one.
In the end one, I've got my captain in there, so
I'll be
he will be
fainting back.
blue.
6. Can't win.
Can't win, even though I've got 6.
So
Alas.
he's defense.
He's got shields, he's defense 6.
Okay. So I'm needing 6s.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, that's the end of the combat phase. Matthew, would you like to sum up for us?
Yes. Well, it all started when Ross hurled my man.
Yes, I'd like to
My
do the
back
troll
line.
first.
So I lost a significant amount of dice rolls due to the amount of men lying on the floor.
Yes.
And I think Glorfindel was the only one that managed to kill an opponent, which
Yeah.
I just witnessed. I'm broken now.
Yes, you are. I am
2 off.
3 off. 3 off
Yeah.
breaking.
So, yeah.
So we'll go into a priority roll. If you would, please. A 5. So Gobbos get the priority, and there's no might left on the table, so the Gobbos will move first. Okay, welcome back. This is how the board now looks after movement. I just got the charges in where I could, made sure I got the troll in combat. Glorfindel's not got any might anymore, so I'm just feeding him 1 Gobbo per turn.
Dastardly.
Yep. And I managed to charge some of these guys who are prone on the floor. Hopefully we can win there. Durbers has come more central. I don't want him to be killed because he has a 12-inch stand fast rule. So once I'm broken, I lose another 3 models, then that will come in handy, as well as a Fury Bubble, which means they pass Courage Test automatically. So it should be good. Matthew, what did you get up to?
Not much really.
A few
I
Courage
passed
Tests?
all my courage tests, which was good. And then I supported where I thought was most effective.
Okay, so there's no shooting. We'll go straight into the combats and we'll show you the captain fights as usual. Okay, welcome back. It's time for the captain fights. So I would like to begin over here on the right hand flank. So captain will be Gren.
Painted black.
I've got a 3
Got a
and I've
5.
2 1s. Nice one.
Needing 6s, rerolling ones on black. Got 5 and a 2.
Nothing was
I'm
achieved. So we do your Garudual
Yes.
versus what have we got in? I can't even see.
2 goblins.
2 Gobbos.
So
Okay, fainting with the green. A 6.
6.
Oh, so annoying.
Needing 5, rerolling ones. 2 and a 4.
2 and a 4, didn't get it, but you didn't cause any wounds. So do you want to do Glorfindel over there?
I'll be fainting.
A 2.
A 4.
Let's make sure we get better than that. Yeah.
Needing 4s, rerolling ones. I've got 2.
2. So let's do 2 Fury rolls. 1 was achieved. And then I have Captain Silver over here. And a support.
I'll be shielding. With my gun on the floor. Got 5.
4s. That is annoying. So you just stand up.
Aha.
Okay, well, that's the end of the combat phase. So we're going to priority. A 5 and a 1.
Oh, dear.
Gobbos take it. It's not good.
Oh dear.
We'll come back to you once everybody's through. Okay, welcome back. All that's left now are captain fights. So let us start on the far right hand side as always. And we'll start with Captain Black. So captain will be
Painting with
green.
6.
What did I get? 5. Oh, every
Once
time.
again, I need 6s.
Every time.
Rerolling ones on that. Got 1 6.
1 6. You got Fate left. I'll do Fury
Well, let's
first.
see if he's in range.
Yes. Fury does not save him. And neither does his Fate, so he does in fact lose
A wound.
a wound.
No heroes have died as of yet, I will point out.
That's good.
That was the first hero to lose. No, it's not.
Let's do Guru Duel.
I'll be thinking.
Let's see if you roll a 6 first.
No.
No. So I have 4 in there. The 2 green will be fainting.
Yes.
Oh, every time. How can I not roll a 6 on 4?
Needing 5s, rerolling ones. 1 5.
Which we... Okay, it doesn't matter. So, Fury doesn't save him. Blimey.
That is you broken now, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Not that it means much with Fury in range of everyone.
And there's a stand fast 12 inches.
Hmm.
Let's do Glorfindel.
Painting.
I've got a 1, so I can't win.
Needing 4 pluses.
1.
4 rerolling ones.
So let's do Fury. Saved!
Saved, come on, man.
Yay. And now I have Captain Silver, who will be blue, and the support will be black.
Shielding.
6s. 5. And we kill him.
Hmm.
It's not looking good for the elves now.
It's really not.
So let's do priority roll. A 4.
5.
Okay, so priority swings back to the
Welcome
owl.
back. After the leaving phase, I passed all my courage tests. Gradual, the captain has taken one for the team in charge of the troll. And I have tried to put my men in positions where they can't get completely surrounded. I think I've succeeded to some degree.
Yeah, you did pretty well.
Thank you, Ross. And you had no need to take any courage tests because Fury, it means that no one needs to take courage tests within 6 inches of the Fury giver, which is
Everyone.
guy back here doing it for all.
Excellent. So shall we do some combatants?
Yeah.
And then we'll come back to you with the all-important... Okay, welcome back. Matthew has immediately elected to go over to the Glorfindel fight.
I'll be fainting.
So I got a 5.
3.
Oh,
God.
we beat him.
And he's trapped as well.
Wow.
Oh, it's just awful,
I can't see this
isn't it?
being any... doing much,
And
but...
6s across the board here. None.
Nothing,
actually. If it was impenetrable.
He is. It's that armour of Gondolin, so I better back away, really. Would you like to do any more captain fights, Matthew?
Well, we're
Whilst
here.
we have the camera on.
I mean, we may as well.
Perhaps a troll?
No, that'll be last, I think.
Okay.
Let's do this silver one against my
Silver
chap.
one. Okay, so I've got 2,
I'll be shielding.
3, 4. I've got 5 attacks in there, have I?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Captain is green. There's a 2 and a 1 there for Matthew.
Yeah.
We've
just.
only just, but only just is good enough. 6 is enough.
You've killed that.
Is that game?
It will be, yeah. That is me on 6, unless I can bring you down to 12. I don't think it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Any more captains? You want to do Captain Black?
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Okay, so Captain Black will be green.
I've got 5.
I've got a 6,
Ooh,
not with the
I might be able
captain.
to kill you. No.
6 is good enough. That's
They're
it.
all falling down now.
It's
They'd
all
rather be
fallen. It's gone.
paradise with their comrades than in this hell, alive alone.
Okay, so we'll continue along the line, and then we'll come back to you with which we now will be the final fight of the Troll versus Gary. Welcome back. We're now going to go into the final fight, which is Troll versus Gary. The fights are now the same. I got a 6.
A 4.
Matthew didn't.
Deary me. You
So
could crush him utterly into the dust now.
I could.
You do
Or I
need
could
5
launch him
pluses.
across the rest of the battlefield toward that pen. But I will not. I will crush him utterly. I need 5 pluses. Only a single wound.
A roll my fate.
It's passed. Not a wound was lost. So we will do a quick numbers count. And then we believe that's the end. We will come back to you with the post-battle reports. See you guys soon. Take care.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the post-battle report.
Yes, indeed.
Victory for you.
It was, yes.
Congratulations, first off.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It took away all the annoying feelings of the last battle report that we did.
Swarming hordes of Goblin.
Yes. And channel debut for the Gobbos.
Yes,
Time round.
it was indeed, yeah. It's nice to use new armies when we can.
Yeah, it was good.
Fundage. meetings. Well, how do you think it went?
Oh, I think it went quite well for me, to be honest. Not as well as I wanted it to, or as well as I hoped. That was down to, I think, your manoeuvring and keeping a straight line. It was really annoying. I didn't really manage to get through your lines at all until the very end. And even then I wasn't really through. How do you feel it went for you?
Well, I was disappointed to lose, naturally. And I did think it would be closer in terms of numbers by the end, because it was only you were on 25 left and I was down to, we finished the game with only 4. We realised before the battle that it was a 2-to-1 ratio of men, 2 goblins would be 1 elf. And I knew that I wanted to set out to restrict your ability to get around me, so I thought, because of the deployment meant that I had to have my forces in heart. Yeah. I knew that I just wanted to get them together straight away, and I wanted to use that rock in the middle to form one of my flanks. Yeah,
that caused me a lot of problems, that rock in the middle, to be honest.
I thought you would have split your forces and come at me from both sides of the rock. I thought I'd have to have my force split in half, one on each side of the rock. I imagine a picture of a V shape like this, the rock going up here.
Because obviously where you place your second warbands, you have to place them right at the front. So I decided that I'd keep my other 2 warbands with the other 2 that I'd already placed, and I was going to try and swamp that warband first, and I could move on. But obviously where you won the priority, and then you
drop back.
You dropped back, didn't you? Did you call a heroic move to drop back?
No, I didn't.
No, you just dropped back straight away. Of course, I could have called the heroic march, but I wouldn't have been able to charge, so actually I wouldn't have been able to really cut you off. Yeah.
I was very disappointed with the bow fire, especially considering the new army rules. Re-rolling failed to hits. Yeah. So I was gutted. I think I killed 2 or 3 with the bows.
So I think, I said straight from the outset that I shouldn't have taken as many bows as I did because I just didn't fire. I literally didn't do any shooting at all, did I?
No, you did not.
I mean, there are 5+ to hit anyway, so with the moving up at 6, and it's just not worth it.
Too many goblins in the way as well.
Yeah, I had that a lot actually. I couldn't bring my numbers to bear at the end, could I? Because you just kept such a close knit line. Yes. Very difficult to get through.
I do enjoy that challenge with the elves because they are so elite. It's very hard to beat them. We went through so many fight phases where the only combat you would win was the troll. Yeah. Pretty much. And the occasional random victory, but normally I would win. I probably won 80% of the combats, yet still lost.
Yeah, that's true. It's an interesting question though. Do you think you would have won if I hadn't had the troll?
I think the hurling with the troll caused devastation. Yeah. I think you killed at least 2 men with every hurl. Yeah. And at the end you were just crushing them with regular attacks. Yeah, but it was a good game. It was good. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed using the goblins more so than I did Gondor.
No way.
Yes, way. So man of the match for you, please, Matthew.
I was in in between Gradual and Glorfindel because both did well.
They did.
Gradual always stands up. He always punches above his weight. And for an 80-point captain, flipping shit as well, right? But no one lost a wound or a point of fate. But I won't give it to Glorfindel just because
the man he killed.
Yeah, he took Derbas to the brink of death, and he fought off a combined heroic strike attack of Captain Silver and Derbas, and I think he did kill the most people.
Yeah, I think he did.
He's mine and yours.
Mine's the troll, I think.
Indeed.
Although it's tempting to give it to the shaman because
he saved 12 wounds.
It was 12 wounds, yes, it was.
Yes. So I think I was trying to work out. I think 9 of those were the lives of Goblin warriors, and a couple was double wounds on a warrior or Derbas. Yeah.
So it was really pivotal to save Derbas, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it would have, without Fury, Ross would have been down to 15 men at the end, which would have been 3 off defeat for you.
Yeah. So
it is worth getting.
It is worth. Yeah. It's tempted to give it to him, but I'm going to stick with the troll because the troll managed to get me through the lines.
Ferocious.
Yeah, he was good.
Indeed. Wow.
Well, after that, it's just time for the hearty handshake.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.